Hey guys, it's Will here from W.T.F Car Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing this Tesla Model 3 dual motor. So for those of you guys who don't know, the Tesla Model 3 is the Tesla's entry-level sedan, and this is the one with two motors. Now this car makes 450 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. So it is extremely fast, and of course with electric motors you get all of that power immediately off the line. But let's check it out, see what this car really offers. But okay, you can clearly see there's no tinted windows on this car. Come around front, you can immediately see this car has beautiful LED headlights with very nice daytime running strips. And you also notice that there's really no grille here. You do have a nice front splitter that definitely helps with your aerodynamics, and I'm sure that's where your air conditioning stuff is housed. But up front there's really no grille because there's no engine, so you really don't need to maximize your airflow to that extent. You can see to the sides you got some air ducts that do help your aerodynamics. There aren't led to your brakes, they're simply just led to the side of the car. And of course same thing on the other side. But okay, we can come alongside over here to these tires. So this car does use Continental Pro Contact tires, relatively sticky for an all-season tire setup, and the dimensions here are 235 40 R19. So these are 19-inch aluminum rims, and if you guys can see, these are very large 4-piston brake calipers in the front by Tesla. And continuing alongside, typical Model 3 side profile. You notice you don't have any traditional door handles, but we'll check those out when we go inside. Of course, coming around side over here, same tire setup, 235 40 R19s. And continuing alongside, you can see this car does have parking sensors, so it'll make getting this car into parking lots and parking spots, driveways, significantly easier. But okay, so stepping inside this Model 3, so to open the door, you do this. So if you didn't notice, this is not a traditional door handle. So as soon as you do this, it automatically unlatches and kind of pushes the door out to you. So that's very cool. But immediately you can check out these, well, before we even check out the door panels, I don't know if you guys can notice, but this car has dual paned windows. So although it may add a little bit of extra weight, it definitely makes the car significantly quieter on the road. But coming down here, of course, you have your soft touch materials for where your elbows will often rest. No leather touch, unfortunately, but very nice materials nevertheless. Continues soft touch material down here. It kind of feels like faux leather trim, but it is very nice material nevertheless. But coming down here, feels like real leather trim for your elbow. Pretty soft, very nice materials. And of course you have your 4-way automatic windows. But coming down here, very large storage capacity. I'm not sure if the mute radio is on for some reason, but we'll turn that down. Okay, that's off. Okay, but you can easily fit a bottle back here. You can fit a bunch of stuff, and it is rubberized, so you don't have to worry about your stuff flying around. But anyway, coming down here, you do have a nice Model 3 nameplate. So it's nice that they gave you that. And of course, this car has power seats with power lumbar. But speaking of the seats, these seats are white, like white seats. And I honestly don't want to even sit into them because I'm afraid of getting them a little bit dirty. But it feels like faux leather, very high quality nevertheless, very soft seats. So these are probably extremely comfortable. I'll let you guys know in 1 second. But yeah, let's take a seat in this beautiful Model 3 with pearl white interior. Okay, so taking a seat in this car, these seats are unbelievably comfortable. These are some of the most comfortable seats I have ever sat in my life. And coming up here, you do have a soft touch dashboard. It's just plastic, but it's very soft plastic, and it honestly feels very good. It's definitely rubberized, so you can put stuff on here without it seriously flying around. And you do have a hard touch white little panel that goes all the way across your Model 3. But coming out here to the steering wheel, very soft leather steering wheel, possibly faux leather, but it's very thick, and it feels very good in your hands. You have very good 9 and 3 slots. But yeah, you have your controls for the radio, and you got your drive for like whether you're reversing, neutral, driving, and you got your turn signals, of course, with your wipers over on this side. But coming down here, you don't really get anything down here. Of course, you got your pedals with dead pedal. So coming around to this enormous touchscreen, you really can't miss it. Of course, you have your navigation system. You can even open your trunk through this touchscreen. So you also control your air conditioning controls via touchscreen. You got your lighting controls. You can control your mirrors. You can control your steering wheel through the touchscreen. Very cool. You can lock your windows. You can change the brightness, of course. Lights. You can do display. You can adjust everything on the display. You even have your driving mode, so you can keep it between comfort, standard, and sport steering, which is very nice. I know most people will probably leave it in standard, but for those of you guys who like to do sporty driving, it's nice to have sport. And it also has a hold for when you're stopped. So when you're at the red light or something, you don't have to keep your foot on the brake the entire time. And you can adjust your acceleration between chill and standard. Of course, you also have your music controls down here. You got your cameras, so you have 2 side cameras. You can see that this door is currently open, but we'll close it and you can see the difference. So you can literally see everything around you in this car. Very, very cool. And now that this door is closed, I was reaching for a door handle that I didn't notice was not here. So to open the door back up, you just press the button and it pushes the door a little bit open for you and allows you to finish the job. But anyway, let's come down here. So not much going on over here. You got some Alcantara wrap trim. This is probably something different for the higher trims, I'm not sure. But anyway, you got over here, you got massive storage compartment. You can fit a ton of stuff over here. And it is rubberized on the bottom. Nice to have, and it's very high quality. So like, see how it's damped, and it just feels very nice. I'm not sure what the material is. I think it is some type of plastic, but it has a very nice spring-loaded system to it. But anyway, so here we have our cup holders. Of course, these are rubberized and they're pretty large. You can fit some serious cups in here. Go around here to the glove box. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. So in order to open your glove box, there is literally no way to do it from the outside. So you simply just go into your settings and you press glove box. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but we press glove box and bang. Yeah, so it is damped. It is lined with felt, so very high quality. So let's check out this window sticker over here. So this car, as it sits, stickers for $51,190. Of course, the standard Model 3 comes base at $35,000. I'm not sure if you guys can pick that up. But so the options on this car are the long range all-wheel drive. That's $11,500. You got the premium black and white interior, which is beautiful and very comfortable. That's $1,000. You got the metallic blue paint. That's an additional $1,000. Of course, you got these 19-inch rims. That's $1,500. But autopilot and rear heated seats are all standard features on this car. So along with that, this car has 8 cameras, forward radar, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. We got 6 front row and 2 side curtain airbags, of course. Bunch of serious safety tech. You do have electronic stability and traction control, anti-theft system, child locks, and you have two latches, lower anchors, and tethers for children, attachments in the second row. But okay, so coming over to this interior, this is a 15-inch touchscreen, giant touchscreen with maps, navigation. You got Wi-Fi, mobile connectivity. You got your advanced radio, voice activated system. You got dual zone climate control, and of course you have one-touch power windows. But outside, all the lights are of course LEDs, and the mileage per gallon in this car is pretty impressive. So of course you get 353 mile range, but all in all, excellent car. But all right, that's about it with the front of this Tesla Model 3. Let's hop in the back and see what's offered back there. Okay, so to get into the back of this Tesla Model 3, of course, same way, you got your electronic opening door. I don't see double pane windows in the back, which is odd that they didn't carry it through all the way, but coming down here, of course, this is carried through. You have a very soft touch armrest for where your passenger's elbows will rest. You got your faux leather trim over here, very soft, very padded leather rest for your elbow, and of course one-touch windows with one-touch door opening. Of course, you got your speaker right there. Giant storage compartment with rubber inlets so your stuff is not flying around. And of course, you got your beautiful white and black interior. So let's step into this Tesla Model 3. So, of course, the rear seats are extremely comfortable. The legroom here, I do have a couple inches of remaining leg space. So overall, I am pretty impressed with this Model 3. And if I didn't mention earlier, this car has a glass roof. It is extremely tinted, so you're really not going to see much outside of glare. But it's very nice to have. Very impressed all around. No, it does not open, unfortunately, but it's very cool when you're looking around and just see the sky. But all around, very impressed with this back seat. Let's check out this little center console. We don't have a little rope to pull it by, so it's a little bit tougher to access, but you do have two rubberized cup holders. Very, very nice to have. And of course, you got your center console mounted air vents to keep your passengers cool, and two USB jacks. So all in all, very impressed with this Tesla Model 3. Very cool on the outside, very comfortable, very spacious, surprisingly, on the inside. But anyway, let's step out of this car and do one last little walk around on this Tesla Model 3. And of course, this car does not have a frame door. So what I mean by that, let me just show you real quick. So you guys see how there is no frame on top of the windows. So whenever you open the door, it's nice that the windows do pop down for you and make it so that you don't damage your molding above your window panel. See, it just popped right back up. But yeah, this is your 2021 Tesla Model 3. Beautiful color, beautiful interior, and with this dual motor package, it is fast. But all in all, I really enjoyed this review for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please subscribe, like, let me know what to improve on, and have a great day.